Namaskar to all of you. Hey Janardana. Kartikeyan Venkata Krishna has commented to one of my previous videos. Something he has asked. Namaskaram and pranams Guruji. Guruji, I once again offer my sincere gratitude for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this satsang and listen to your valuable teachings through this platform. I humbly seek clarification on the following points if possible. Point number 1. Regarding Pitrus educating souls. Guruji, you had explained about a particular stage in the soul's journey where Pitrus educate the souls. This was a profound and enlightening insight. Is this teaching applicable only to the souls that have not yet evolved spiritually enough to proceed to higher realms? Or is this one of the ways by which the Jiva Pitrus determine whether a soul should undergo further rebirths or be gradually elevated to higher realms instead? Point number 2 regarding Vasu, Rudra, Aditya Pitrus. Guruji, you had mentioned about different subworlds within the Pitruloka. However, our rituals predominantly worship Vasu, Rudra and Aditya. Guruji, do these Pitrus also undergo rebirth during Shraddha, Tarpanam and other Pitru rituals? Our departed ancestors are invoked in the form of Vasu, Rudra, Aditya according to their generational hierarchy. However, if some ancestors have not even attained Pitruloka, how are they considered in these respective forms? I would be grateful if Guruji could shed some light on this. Okay. Let us go one by one. This man has written a very big thing. Very tough questions. I don't know. Many times people ask me questions which I normally leave in choice in exams. Is it not? Those days we had an advantage. Out of 10 questions, if we write 5 questions, it is enough. Choice was almost 50%, especially in some papers like history or economics or social science. It used to be like that. Or English was. We have to score only 35 marks. And these 5 questions only we have to write. That 5 questions also, it is enough if we write 2 questions or 2 and 3 questions. We will get through 35 marks. And that 2-3 questions also, we will see the friend fellows bench at right. Oh, this Kartikeyan Venkata Krishna has always had the habit of putting me in trouble. Now he is asking me a question. Regarding Pitrus educating souls, you had explained about a particular stage in the soul's journey where Pitrus educate the souls. This was a profound and enlightening insight, Guruji. Okay. Is this teaching applicable only to souls that have not yet evolved spiritually enough to proceed to higher realms? Is this one of the ways by which Jiva Pitru determines whether a soul should undergo further rebirths or be gradually elevated to higher realms instead? Okay. It's a good question. He has now asked a very good question. Educating the souls. Many people say, no, souls they are very pure, they are highly wise. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. If first of all the soul was so wise, it would not get trapped in this body. And when the soul is pure, why it has to undergo the suffering in the body? So there is something here missing. This is what we believe very strongly in Prayoga Shastra. Pitrus. Ancestral worship is a must. You have to respect the hierarchy. If you do not respect your own family members, elders, who are responsible for your birth here today, if you are able to do so many things, if you are enjoying life, or sometimes you may be having some things which will create some sadness, all these things together constitute an experience for you. They blessed you and that is why you have come. From the Pitru Loka, you have learned some lessons and you are now born according to karma at a particular stage in a family or in some other family. Depending on the karma vis-a-vis those families, we call it as crossfire. Sometimes some souls go and they are in some families for 4 or 5 generations and then come back. Such souls you can find, they will be totally detached from the family. They will not be so attached, but mechanically they will be doing work. Every soul that reaches the Pitru Loka, please note, every soul that reaches the Pitru Loka has to undergo certain things. It is something like a Gurukulam, where the Jiva Pitru becomes the Guru. And all the other levels of Pitrus, they come under the Jiva Pitru. Above him is Mahapitru Janardana. Jiva Pitru acts in tandem with Bhagavan. Vasurupam, Rudra Rupam, Aditya Rupam. But you see, Bhagavan, Vasus is Ashtavasu, Rudra is Ekadasha Rudra, Aditya is Dvadasha Aditya. 8 Vasus, 8, plus Ekadasha Rudra, 11, 19, plus Dvadasha Aditya, another 12, 31. Prajapati, Brahma. 31 plus 2, 33. This is 33 Koti Devatas. Under every Vasu, under every Rudra, under every Aditya, there is 1 Koti Pitrus. Devatas, Pitru Devatas, who have already reached that stage. So, Bhagavan in Vaikuntham is supposed to be lying beautifully on Adisesha. Adisesha is more of the Jiva Pitru there. On him, Bhagavan lies down. On that Sesha itself is the 31 Koti Pitru Devatas. Another 1 Koti under Prajapati and 1 Koti under Brahma. That's all. Totally 33. 31 Koti Devatas, Pitru Devatas are with Bhagavan in Vaikuntham. Please see this. But they have a special place. These are all Devatas, Pitru Devatas. They have been elevated. They have been elevated to the status of Pitru Devata due to their conduct. First of all, Gurukulam means discipline. I am not talking about our Gurukulam. Neither I know any discipline nor you know. I am sorry for this. There is discipline. There is a conduct. There is a hierarchy. See, if everybody is going to work as per their desire, then it will be anarchy. Anywhere, if a set of rules are not there, if discipline is not there, it is not being followed, then that system will not work. It will result in anarchy. Of course, we are a democratic country, we can question, we can do anything, we have got every right to question. There is nothing wrong in questioning, but it should not result in anarchy. Anything must be peaceful, any protest must be peaceful. The leaders who lead the protest must be capable of handling the crowd. Otherwise, calling a crowd like that, why I am saying this is, incidentally, even people, very big leaders who call for protest, they will tell the group, please do not act erroneously. It will cast a bad impression on the master. You are the brand ambassadors. So whatever we should do peacefully, and it should not result. Sometimes when the leaders don't have control over the crowd, though a peaceful contest it might have started, but the end result will be, there will be a lot of chaos and confusion. Because the leaders are not able to communicate the way they should communicate with the hierarchy, with the ladder, with the down. They are not able to communicate the proper way, what they mean and what the followers belong to. The followers belonging to an organization should reflect the ideals of the organization, is it not? Whether it's management or whether it is religion, anywhere it is the case. Discipline is a must. So the same thing happens even in Pitraloka. There is a sort of a discipline, there is a sort of a system. There is a sort of a system, there is discipline, and you have to follow, and there are many intricate things which you cannot understand. But everything is linked with karma. Surrender. Are you able to surrender totally? If you surrender totally to Bhagavan, you will accept the will of the Bhagavan and do things the way it has to be done. Accepting the will of the Bhagavan means not sitting quiet. Choiceless means not sitting quiet. Please remember. So, like that, when certain things are told by the Pitrus, the Jiva Pitrus, every other Pitru has to listen and follow those instructions. You will have some tradition, you will have some customs in the family, otherwise it is not a family. We are all a set of individuals. Maybe you may have individuality, but when you all join at home, there is nothing there to demonstrate. Is there anything to demonstrate like ego or something like that? That's home, that's family. In family, yes, parents, grandparents, they will say certain things because there is some decorum in the house. Like you are maintaining decorum in the office or in a business environment. You are supposed to maintain certain decorum, decency, certain things which are the normal family rules need to be followed. There is no doubt about it. Whether you follow it or not is different. Because ours is a theory of convenience. If it is convenient to us, we will follow. If it is not convenient to us, we will not follow and find out what all explanation is possible to deny it and to counter it, to re-question it. Basically, please remember, religion is faith. People who are more logicians, there are a lot of logicians even in religion. That's the problem. If a scientist is very logical, we have to really appreciate him. Please remember. We have to really appreciate him because he is doing his job. If a religious person is logical, unfortunately, he is not doing his job. Where is the question of logic and religion? It's based on faith. Unquestionable faith. Mahavishwasam, like Krishna says. Surrender to that extent. Yes, karmanyeva adhikarasya ma phaleshu kadachana. Yes, he said, you come, you leave all karma to me and you surrender totally. I guarantee you moksha. Krishna said that. But where are you surrendering? Krishna is there as father, mother, brother, sister, relatives, family, pitrus. We don't basically consider our own people, elders at home. Do we respect them the way we should respect them? Some people say respect is in the heart. Then keep it in the heart. Let it be in the heart. Okay. There are times when you have to show reverence to God. At least every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, here and there. Suppose they have gone, you can stand before their photograph, talk to them for 5-10 minutes. In your busy life, you can't do it. These are all simple things. Like this, there will be certain things which will be taught into Pitraloka. Once you reach only, you will know. But Jiva Pitrus of every family, every clan, they want their family to develop more with wisdom, knowledge, and do karma the way it has to be done. Accept the resultant effect thereof gracefully, because it will go into the loka of the Pitrus with total dedication, with honesty, without any grumbling, without any self-pity. If people do this, yes, you don't need lessons when you go there. You have already done this. You will be a very eligible candidate to be sent directly to Janardhana, Mahapitru, Vaikuntha, Narayana. What eligibility will you have when you do not have an iota of respect for elders at home? Whereas when you go to office, that fellow is not at all related to you, but you are scared because he may not give a rating to you. You say to him, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yes, sir. So much of, because he gives you money. Life itself was given by Pitrus. Today your very existence is because of your ancestry. That ancestry needs to be protected, guarded. We are here to follow that ancestry, that tradition. Keep that in mind. You are doing Pitru Darpana. I am not saying Vajrupam. We take it for granted that they have gone. Suppose per chance one Pitru has not gone. He has been stolen away by the dark forces. Then what happens? Whatever you offer in his name is taken by the Pitrus. It doesn't go waste. Don't think it goes waste. Whatever you offer, they will gladly take it for the welfare of the family. And you are doing it for the Pitrus. They will be very happy with you. They will think, even though his dad has not come to me, his mom has not come to me, still this boy has offered that and I am taking. It's a nice, good kid. He's following all this. Perchance, they are already born. Then what happens? If they comfortably eat and live a life in this Janma, in the Janma in which they are already born, it will be because of the Tarpanam and Homam and Pitrukaryams done by the Karta of the previous birth. Please note this. If you are not comfortable, if your business is not working, if you are not able to remember anything, you are not able to write competitive exams in a proper way, it is all because of this only. Sometime long back, it was not taken care of. And now the time has come for you to repay it back. Sometimes people come and cry, my kid is not all right. I tell them, yes, I do see that. My kid is not being on normal, Guruji. When I see my kid being like this, whereas others' kid, when I see they are all very normal, I don't want my kid to go to IIT or MIT or anything like that. But I want him to lead a very normal life, Guruji, like that. Can you do something about this? I tell them we can pray. I will try to do prayogams. Whatever I do it very sincerely. There is no doubt about it. It's from my heart, not from here. If I am using things from here, it will be different when it is from heart. Yes. Understood? We'll pray. At the same time, I tell him, till he gets all right. You also keep praying. Do service to him without grumbling. Long back, probably, you did not do to him. And now he is born as your child. Now this is the time to repay back what you had not done. Accept this. At the same time, we will also work. See, what cannot be changed has to be accepted. What can be changed, we have to work for it. You keep in mind that you are serving the kid. It is practically your forefathers. Nobody else can be born to you. Okay. Your own forefathers, your own ancestry. When you ask the doctors, scientists, they say cell multiplication. From where it happens? It's all same. The soul comes, the same soul. This is the kind of faith we have. Nobody can question us. Because I'm not authoritative, but we have been fairly blessed by our acharyas to say this. Everybody is not granted just like that. Nobody reaches just like that Pitraloka. The merits what you carry will shield you and take you there. That is why I keep following many souls, so that they are not stolen away because they don't have merits. Somehow we have to push them into Pitraloka. Everything is the will of Bhagavan. Bhagavan's will. Nothing can be done. Beyond his will, can we do anything? Is it possible? No. It's not possible. So, of course, he is asking some more questions. Let me see that. The problem here is, it goes away, then I have to once again keep doing this. Sorry, dear. I'm delaying you, people. Oh, where is he? What is the problem? No. Bhagavan Priyatam Vasudevaha Janardana Janardana Hari Ishvara. Yes, it is here. We will continue with what Karthikeyan Venkatakrishnan has written. So, is this teaching applicable only to souls that have not yet evolved spiritually enough to proceed to higher realms? Yeah. Now, Vasurupam, Rudra Rupam, Aditya Rupam. Is it possible from Aditya Rupam to be born back? Is it possible from Rudra Rupam to be born back? Is it possible for Vasurupam to be born back? Yes. In 9 generations, anything can come back. That's what I said, no? We mechanically do. You do how? Because you do not know. So mechanically offer according to hierarchy. Father, grandfather, great-grandfather. Mother, grandmother, great-grandmother. That's all. You do it. No problem. Of course. Mother's side, father's side, both sides. You don't be bothered whether the soul has reached or not. Whatever you offer will be taken by the Gurus. So, anybody can be born means, then what it is? Everybody undergoes a lesson. Maybe one is doing some, maybe +2, one is doing some degree, one is doing post-graduation, we do not know. As far as Pitraloka is concerned, this happens. One more thing I will tell you. There is something which we say, there is a possibility of even the Jiva Pitru sometimes being born in families. Sometimes it does happen. Very rarely in some families they are also. Sakshat, I will say Narayan himself. They are the closest to Narayan. What we can say. See, today, some from Balaji Mandir, Tirumala, somebody had come. Okay. I came to see me. What I told him, I told him only one thing. You are Sakshat Balaji. Jiva Pitru is under Mahapitru like that. He is Sakshat Balaji. He has got the opportunity to do their archana, everything. He can participate, he can lift the Lord. You understood? His karma is like that. He has been placed there. Sakshat he is with Bhagavan. So naturally he is Bhagavan. I said, you are Sakshat Balaji. You are none other than Balaji himself. That's how I feel. Like that, there are chances that Jiva Pitru may come, but not the way you think, not the way we feel. This way, that way. Once again, I have lost it. You have to bear with me. What to do? I'm sorry, making you all, because I'm not tech savvy. Like, I don't have time to go into all this. So, yes, it's coming. Speak anytime. Anytime. You have to wait. You have to wait. You should have patience. Anytime. Now. Just now. Is this one of the ways by which Jiva Pitru is determined whether a soul should undergo further rebirths or be gradually elevated to higher limbs instead? Yeah, maybe. Along with this, everywhere karma comes. Please remember. You must have somebody who is prepared to take. That is why you go to very big acharyas. They will ask you to surrender. Sharanagati. You surrender to me. You surrender everything to me. Don't repeat negative acts. Okay. They will advise. And they will have, even Vaishnavas will have Bharanyas. You must never do anything wrong. So like that, they will do. So they will pray. They will give Sakshat Narayan they will bless. The saints will bless. The sannyasis will bless. The matatipatis will bless. The pitatipatis will bless. But are you totally in surrender? Your scientist thinking, your Acharyan is thinking that you have surrendered 100%. And he also believes that you are not going to commit further such mistakes. Do you surrender totally? You are coming and prostrating. When you prostrate Bhagavan, is it total? So, please remember, unless the surrender was total, nothing but. The same problem is there with Pitrus also. Other rebirths, yes, that will be based on karma. In order to handle that karma, not to accumulate further negative karmas, you undergo the training under the Jiva Pitrus. But once again, when the soul is reborn, it forgets. Regarding Vasu, Rudra, Aditya, Guruji, you had mentioned about different subworlds within Pitruloka and all that. Do these Pitrus undergo rebirth? I have already replied. During Shraddha, Tarpanam and other Pitru, our departed ancestors are invoked. However, if some ancestor has not reached, this also I have already replied. I would be grateful, okay, regarding Aksharas. Some other time, some other day. Enjoy life. Bye-bye. Thank you.